Newborn exoplanets discovered feeding off of their mother star June 8, 2019. His is the first unambiguous detection of a two-planet system carving a disk gap that astronomers speak for. He just photographed two baby planets feeding off of their mama star, and we could and be prouder. Julian Gerard of the Space Telescope Science Institute in Baltimore, Maryland, announced it this week in a paper he co-authored in the journal Nature Astronomy and in a press release. It the first ever discovery of new planets growing by accumulating dust and debris from the disk that usually surrounds a young star. In this case, the star is PDS 70, a low-mass T-Tauri younger than 10 million years. In this case it's 6 million years old star in the constellation Centaurus, about 370 light-years from Earth. Its disk has a large gap extending from about 1.9 to 3.8 billion miles, and that where astronomers suspected there were baby planets growing. With facilities like ALMA, Hubble, or large ground-based optical telescopes with adaptive optics, we see disks with rings and gaps all over. The open question has been, are there planets there? In this case, the answer is yes. PDS 70b is visible at the lower left and PDS 70c is visible at the upper right. Credit: ESO and S. Haffert-Leiden Observatory. The planets have the boring names PDS 70b and PDS 70c, discovered last year. PDS 70b is the innermost planet, orbiting at a distance of about 2 billion miles, or about the same distance as Uranus is from our Sun. PDS 70c was just discovered using the multi-unit spectroscopic Explorer Muse spectrograph on the European Southern Observatory Very Large Telescope VLT, and is about 3.3 billion miles from PDS 70. While in the same disk gap, PDS 70b orbits the star twice as fast as PDS 70c. You were very surprised when we found the second planet, the first clear image of a planet caught in the very act of formation around the dwarf star PDS 70. The planet stands clearly out, visible as a bright point to the right of the center of the image, which is blacked out by the coronagraph mask used to block the blinding light of the central star. Credit: ESO Amler et al. As with so many discoveries, Sebastian Haffert of Leiden Observatory, lead author on the paper, says they were looking for something else when they found PDS 70c. The technique being used was developed to study galaxies and star clusters at higher spatial resolution, but it turns out to be an excellent astronomer's tool for peeking into the windows of star nurseries and watching baby planets. By looking for various wavelengths of light from hydrogen in the orbiting disk of debris, they can spot the early formation of gas giant planets. In answer to the question that on everyone's mind, the astronomers can determine the sex of the two new baby exoplanets. Of course, they don't really care as long as they're healthy.